I guess to start, just what's different about this team right now compared to the team that went to Lawrence at the beginning of the Big 12 year?
I feel like the difference is that we're more connected right now. I feel like everybody has bought into what the coaches have said, and it's now starting to show. Like just confidence, the connective, the way we connect together on the court. It's just a whole different team from December 31st to now. So it's a lot different.
I think it was Caleb Asbury. He said that he's never seen a team more hyped in the locker room than what you guys were in Lawrence.
Yeah.
And then how that kind of it all fell apart from there.
Like,
what do you remember about that time in the locker room?
I feel like we went there and then we won on the first half, and then I feel like we didn't expect to win, but now like the win that we've been doing nowadays, like we go over there, we got confidence, and then we go over there and play, and every time we win on the first half, or like we know we have to get the job done, because like we don't want to be like playing in the first half and then not finishing good. So yeah.
Moose, I guess how's your ankle been?
Oh, it's getting better. It's getting a lot better. Like I've been doing a lot of moving, man, and it's getting better for sure.
What's it been like in the time that you weren't here or weren't playing, having to watch the team? Was it hard for you?
Oh yeah, most definitely it was hard. Like being on the sideline, I know I can't have the team in there, but like, I'm not able to play because my ankle it hurt. So I feel like I don't blame myself, and I blame myself, but I can blame myself because it was my foot to hurt. So it was hurt.
What are you getting to have Moussa back? How have you kind of seen the lineup change and the energy of the team?
Having Musa back, that's just an extra plus. The best defensive player in the country. It just has elevated our defense to another level. Like we preach that we're a top five defensive program in the country, and since he's been back, we have got back to number 5. We dropped off a little bit with rebounds and like blocking shots, but since he's been back, we didn't got back to top 5. So I really feel like our defensive demeanor has changed because him being in the paint, it allows our guards to pressure the ball more because we know we got the best shot blocker in the country to clean that up if we do get blown by. So having Musa just changed the whole presence of the team.
Musa, since coming back against OU, what have you kind of thought of the dynamic between you and Caleb down low?
I mean, it's been pretty good, really. Like, the way we've been playing, like overall, it's not me and Caleb, but like everybody been playing good. Everybody been doing the job. Like, me and Caleb is a good passer and he's a good scorer. So every time we catch a ball, we got like the highest percentage to score or like to make it good passes. So he's been pretty good.
Well, you talk defense, but obviously, I mean, John Michael, right? How he's been playing. You've had a couple of really good performances, Asbury, Boone, Moose. How does defense help you guys offensively, just in terms of mindset or anything?
Our defense leads to our offense. Being able to rebound the ball, get out fast, and get in transition. That has really helped us. Like Coach Mike said, when we went to Lawrence in December, he said he kind of wanted to play the game a little bit more slow. But now we've got back to playing fast, and that's another thing that has changed this whole last 2 months of the team. Just being able to get in transition more. Just have more of a free flowing offense. So it's just a lot with our defense. Our defense is starting to make our offense pick up. And our offense is starting to match our defense. For shooting percentages, just more shots. And like you said, people have been stepping up, having big games. So that's good for us.
Have you been as confident as you are now on offense at any point in the last 2 years that you've been here?
No.
Not just you, but as a team.
Nah, this is the most confident I've seen this Oklahoma State program when it comes to offense. Because one, we got the guards to get in the paint to facilitate, get their own shot, but also get lobs from Musa, KB, and to also spread out to the shooters like me, Caleb Asbury, John Mike, so BT. So it's just like the team is just so versatile and we're so deep and we have so many shooters that we just at an all-time high because everybody's shooting the ball real well. KB's playing great. John Mike's playing great. Just everybody has been really confident in their offense ability lately.
Seems like an obvious question, but how important is it that you guys are playing the way you are on both sides of the ball with 5 of the next 6 opponents ranked higher in the net?
It's big because we have to have that confidence going into those games. Like everybody talk about them teams being ranked higher than us, but if we play the way we've been playing, confident on offense and defensive end, I like our odds against anybody, because like I said, we're an elite defensive team. And once our offense match the defense, it's not too much teams can do. because it's just like we're just too deep. We just have too much skill. And we have a really we have a versatile offense that's really divided between bigs and guards. Like one day it might be KB scoring 20, one day it might be JM, BT. So like it's just so well rounded, you know. So we just gonna keep feeding off the energy that we've been playing with.
Coach talks about how one of the worst things you can do in the Big 12 is to look ahead to the
Right.
future opponents. How do you manage that, especially after a long win streak?
Locking in one day at a time. Not even focusing about the next game, but focusing about that practice. Like Coach Mike said, it's not about the team we're playing. They're just an obstacle in a way. We're just trying to make ourselves better, you know, because playing tomorrow isn't going to help us. Well, it's going to help us get to March, but the overall goal is to win in March, you know. So we got to make sure that we're the best version of ourselves by making ourselves better every day in practice, by making each other better every day in practice. So that's how we've been staying humble and determined, you know, by just working our butts off every day to be the best team and best players we could possibly be.
One day at a time.
Yep.
Moose,
Have
what
you guys gotten to revisit the Kansas game footage much? I mean, it was a long time ago, but do you take much stock in the first half in terms of preparation for tomorrow?
You want to answer?
Yeah, for you, Musa.
Probably not. We want to move on because the first half, like we was playing good actually, but like we don't want to have the same what's it called, like aspect we did over there. We want it's probably a brand new game right now. They're not gonna come out here. We're not gonna come out here and play like the first half and then not finish it. So we focus on finishing the whole game. So we watched the film actually, but it's just like a area we can get better at.
With how different of a team you guys are from then to now, is there any benefit at all to watch that, or is it you guys just say, okay, well, we're a different team, it doesn't matter anyway?
I mean, it's always a benefit to watch the film to get like to see where you at from even go, but like we're not gonna focus on that game, and we can do anything about it. We focus on this game, so we watch the area. Like I said, we watch the area we need to get better at, and then keep working on those.
What was Saturday like? The atmosphere in Hilton's known to be pretty crazy. What was it like to go in there, be the bad guys, but come out with a win?
We was winning.
I feel like it felt great. You know,
It was feeling great because we was winning, and then we didn't really feel the atmosphere like that because we was winning. If we was losing, it's probably gonna be, but like we went there with a good mentality to win, and then that's how we control the game, like from the beginning to the end. So we didn't really feel it like that.
It's just always a good feeling to go into a top team in the country home and beat them in front of their fans, you know, especially in a sold out crowd, 16,000 people to go in and win and pretty much dominate the whole game and play at our pace the whole game, you know, it just felt great doing that.
For sure.
What kind of
How's your ankle?
It's getting better. It's getting better. Yeah. Still a little bit sore, but it's gonna get the job done. Yeah.
How is it trying to play through that?
Is it what?
How is it trying to play through that?
Man, I ain't got no reason. I ain't gonna let my brothers go like that. So I gotta give it all that I got. That's what it is. That's all about it. Like give all my best.
what kind of atmosphere are you guys expecting tomorrow night?
We expect it to be sold out. I ain't gonna lie to you. We on a 5-6 game win streak, about 7-1 in our last 8 games, you know. And every game lately has been like a great atmosphere. So we just expect it to get better and better, you know. And we need our fans there, you know, because our fans is a big part of why we win. You know, sometimes we might have a slump or something in the game here at home, and the fans' energy pick us up and give us that energy that we need and go on a little run to dominate the end of the game. So we need everybody there. We need it sold out. I think it's 13,611 people here. We need every single seat filled tomorrow.
That'll be better. That'll be good. Right? That'll help a lot.
Yeah.
When you threw out John Michael Wright, when you were talking about kind of some of the players in Iowa that made the difference, how has he been since Avery was out? How do you think he's been?
I feel like he stepped up in a major way, you know, because like having your preseason first team Big 12 player out, you know, he just took that as an opportunity to raise his game to a new level, which we needed, you know, and that's big of him. And like I said, I preach about John Michael a lot because he's a senior guard that has experience scoring. So we need him to do that every game if he can, you know. So like he just been like, it's great to see him playing with that type of confidence and knowing that he can do that, like come to a Big 12 school and still have the same impact he had at his old school here, you know. So it's just great having him doing what he's been doing.
Is Avery kind of a coach right now? I think TV was saying that he's saying some things that Mike was trying to get across to him before, but now he's telling you guys.
Yeah.
this thing.
Avery's like coach of the players, if that makes sense. You know, like how they say the quarterback is the coach on the field. That's how Avery is for us, even though he's not playing. Like in huddles, he still talk to us. You know, in the locker room, he talk to us. In practice, he talk to us about what he's seeing, what he think we can do better, and stuff like that. So A's still very connected, and he's struggling with this, but he's also helping us at the same time, though.
Sure.
Anything else? Perfect.